Hello, everybody. Joe Donuts here, and welcome back for another episode of Summer Pockets Reflection Blue, where I am adjusting my microphone because it's slightly out of position. I didn't want it pushing up against my coffee pot on the hot plate, but it's doing exactly that. And now I'm trying to move my hot plate so that way the boom arm isn't hitting it when I pull it down towards me, so it's center in the screen for me, so I'm not leaning over to the side recording this entire episode. Hey, everyone. Hi. How are you? I'm really fucking hot. It's so hot today. I barely slept last night because it was so hot. I had the fan going. It was one of those nights where it was have the window open, have the fan going, like no blankets, no sheet over you, constantly swapping out the pillows because they're getting too hot and sweaty. Like, it was gross, yeah. It feels like 106 out. Like, the raw temperature is only, what was that, 94? Yeah. But humidity is, well, only 50. Only 50% humidity, huh? It doesn't feel like it. It's fucking nasty today. And unfortunately, it's going to be our last episode for a little bit because I am going home tomorrow for indeterminate amount of time. I have like 3 weeks off that I'm taking. I don't think I'm going to do all of it up there. I'll probably hang out up there for maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then come back. But in the meantime, I got nothing for you. I have nothing pre-recorded. My plan was to do that, but then my shift change and feeling like shit fucked it all up. And doing homework, which I still need to do after I record this, because it's due tomorrow. But I'll be probably sleeping most of tomorrow because I make my drive home overnight because it avoids all the traffic, which means I sleep in the day whenever I get back, or I force myself to stay awake so that way my sleep schedule kind of corrects itself. But either way, I'll be indisposed tomorrow and not here to record. So, womp womp. Yeah, that's all on me. I should have done a better job, but hey. Best laid plans of my cement and all that. Anyway, let's ignore the impending hiatus coming up. Instead, let's focus on their fun, timey-wimey, change the past by improving your skills in the present thing, and see where that goes. See if we do some real wacky stuff that'll, like, be totally, I don't want to say incongruent, but, you know, some zany, like, oh no, we changed the past in a way we could have never comprehended, and now everything's different. You know, some real butterfly effect stuff. The stuff they've changed so far has been fairly minuscule. Really doesn't have an effect on anything. It's like, oh, it's like, yep, now there's, you know, quote-unquote pirate Onihime. It's just an idiot that gets up to trouble. And then it became, oh, it's Onihime, the girl who's really good at sailing a boat. Helped with the fish harvest a couple years. It's like, oh, great. Is that enough to really dramatically alter the timeline? Not really. It's just like, maybe some people saved some money, or maybe the island earned a little bit more money that year. Nothing super dramatic. But let's see words kind of trailed off in the middle of speaking. Let's see if we can get any real wacky shit going, yeah? Siren's going off outside. Don't know if you can hear it. I have the fan going. I think the fan's on speed 3. No, I only have it on 2. That's probably why I felt so hot earlier. I need to kick it up to 3 once I'm done recording. When it's on setting number 2, you can't hear it. When it's on 3, you can hear it. Thank you, my wonderful pop filter on my microphone, for blocking out that noise. So that way you just don't hear the fan going constantly. I felt like I had something else to say after that, but I just didn't. Anyway, let's just get the show on the road, huh? Whoa. I woke up to a delicious smell wafting through the air. Shiki stood in the kitchen, making musubi for breakfast. There's a lot more than just breakfast on the plate, though. You're eating all that first thing in the morning?
まさか
Oh, so it's lunch, too. Still, that's a lot of omusubi. What is this? Some kind of show dedication?
いや、届けたい場所があるんだ。
Oh, it's like an offering kind of thing? Deliver. To where, I wonder?
君も食べていいぜ、ハイリ君。
Maybe just one. I took an omusubi from the plate.
どうだい？
It's good.
当然だろ？なんてったって僕が作ったおむすびなんだぜ。僕の元気をハイリ君におすそ分けだ。
She was so cute the way she said that all shyly. I inadvertently brought my hand up to hide my face. Alright, little fucking soft boy. Like, get over yourself. Is this even allowed this early in the morning?
何か言ったかい？
It's nothing. We left the house with all the omusubi wrapped in some cloth. I followed Shiki to the place with the memorial. Her crying face came back to me and panged in my chest. Contrary to my own feelings, though, Shiki knelt before the monument, peace enveloping her expression.
今日はおむすびを作ってきたぜ。
I'm sure the seagulls will love it. She offered them up. Her calm changed to a tender, loving, and somehow fragile gaze. Then she became docile and put her hands together. I did the same behind her.
絶対に僕が助けてみせるぜ。
A wish? Or maybe a resolve? Whatever it was she put into words, she made her vow. Something felt wrong with the monument. Shiki, can you move over? After asking first, I approached it. What, did the number change? Is it only like 60-something now instead of like 72 or 78? Whatever it was before? I looked at the engraved number. Oh, it's lower.
何がだい？
The number of people who died. It was 78 before. Now it's 52.
本当かい？
Look.
本当だ。犠牲者の数が減ってる。
That's right. If the record changes, who says the memorial wouldn't either?
12人。26人の人が
That's pretty
助かった
good.
わけだね。
You know, shaved off like 33%, like right there. Nice. You'll keep going down the more you become Onihime the pirate. We'll just keep this up.
みんなを助けられる。やったぜ、ハイリ君。僕は絶対に鬼になってみせるぜ。
With renewed determination, walked around the island while talking strategy. I guess a way that you could, like, you know, square the circle here is like, well, if all those people survive, wouldn't that change, like, who's living on the island now? Because, you know, they would have kids and their kids would have kids, you know, kind of butterfly effect. But I guess, you know, if we do some timeline shenanigans, it could just be like, oh, after the devastation of the tsunami, they just left. They just moved away. They just moved somewhere else, so it doesn't affect, you know, who's here right now. Maybe out there somewhere in the world, there's some random new people walking around that weren't there before, but nothing's changed on the island itself, is my way of, you know, making it work in the story. It's like, don't think too hard about it. I thought a little bit yesterday. And I think scary people sort of have this atmosphere about them. They have this vibe, I guess.
そうだね。
As for you, you're just way too adorable.
おいおい、ハイリ君。いくら僕でも面と向かって可愛いなんて言われたら照れる。
You're like a squirrel or a hamster or something. You need to get like rabbit, though. Your face turned crimson. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. My face did the same. Anyway, you just lack that kind of presence. It kind of makes people terrified just to look at you. Well, not like you can fix that in a single day. But I think we should work on it.
じゃあ聞いてみようぜ。どうすればそういう雰囲気を身につけられるかを。
Ask who?
鬼にさ。
Are we gonna go talk to Shiro's grandpa?
何の用だ。
Hee.
まさにこれだね、ハイリ君。 この雰囲気だ。
How do we become tough? Sorry. This is just, between us. When she said she would ask an Oni, I didn't think she meant Shira's grandpa. Last time we came, we lied about being her friend and underclassman. Well, I wasn't trying to lie about the friend part, but she shot me down to acquaintance. Still, we ran off without explaining. I don't think we left the best impression.
突然現れて申し訳ないね。実は君の怖さの源を教えてもらいたいんだ。
Yeah. Still absolutely no timidity with this guy.
わしの怖さだと。
うん。君の威圧感は立派なもんさ。こうして面と向かっているだけで震えそうだぜ。
She doesn't look like it. People from the previous generations are just tougher than you. You modern city boys are all soft. He glared at me, as if to say, hey, get your brat in check. Ugh. I let out weird noise and averted my eyes. Not on purpose. On instinct.
それだよ、その眼光、その迫力だ。どうやってその怖さを得得したんだい？なぜそんなに威圧感を出せるのかな？
簡単なことだ。孫に悪さをしようとする輩は許さん。
He stared through me.
それだけだ。
He does indeed still hold a grudge over last time.
なるほど。家族への情がその怖さを生んだんだね。
大切なものを守るためなら。
Mm-hmm.
人は鬼に。
All about that resolve, baby. Unwavering.
騎士母人の精神というわけか。
Don't know what that is, but sure. This is getting kind of deep.
で、貴様らは白羽のなんだ。どうして友達などという嘘をついてこの家に近づいた。
I knew it. Well, what I actually meant when, we're not friends, just acquaintances. I'm so sorry. I want to go home. I mean, you could have just, like, thrown in a little lie there and be like, I want to be her friend, so that's what I said, but really, we're still just at acquaintance level. Sorry. You know, at least make an overture that you weren't doing it out of malice or some, like, overarching deception. Just like, I kind of got ahead of myself. Oops. If he lets us, that is. Did I say that already? I don't
鬼に
remember.
なりたいんだ。
鬼？
そう。誰もが恐れる鬼にならなきゃいけないんだ。
Kopato-san recoiled slightly at Shiki's unflinching eyes.
小僧、どういうことだ。
Oh, where do I even start? You won't take it seriously if I whip out how she's from 150 years in the past. If anything, they'll just be tossing more oil on the fire. In that case, she's 14. For now, just to make it out of this, I'll have him get the idea with that.
それ
Words,
が
they're
どう
hard.
したというのだ。
Haven't you experienced it?
意味がわからん。
Oh, you aren't, huh? I thought all people went through it at least once in their lives. He's too earnest, you know. Again, from that older generation of just like, I feel like it, so therefore I am and I do. I don't get like all self-conscious about it. But if he doesn't figure it out with this, then what now?
僕には守りたいものがあった。だけど力が足りず、その思いは叶わなかった。でも、やり直せるかもしれない。そのためには、君が言うように鬼にならなければいけない。決してぶれない強い意志が必要なんだ。白羽さんの後輩だなんて嘘をついてごめんよ。でも僕は君から話を聞きたかったんだ。鬼と呼ばれる君から。僕も鬼にならなくちゃいけないから。
Shiki never looked away. She faced him with firm, sincere eyes. We didn't mean to cause Shiraha any... Shiraha-san in trouble. Calling myself her friend may have been hasty, so I'm sorry.
こ 愚か者どもめがわしに話を聞きたければ最初から素直にそう言えばいいだろうに。下手な小細工をするから話がこじれる。
We're sorry.
小娘、お前は大切な何かを守るために鬼になりたいのだな。
うん。
そしてそれは一度は失敗して悲しい思いをした。
うん。
ならば答えはすでに出ている。大切なものを失う気持ち、
I've never wanted to do that shit again.
悲しみを誰にも味わわせないと強く思えばいい。その思いが本物ならば意志も揺らぐことはない。鬼にでも邪にでもなれる。
悲しみを味わわせない。
わしが言えるのはそれだけだ。
Shadow loomed behind his expression. Must have lost someone precious to himself. That help you out, Eddie?
うん。そうだね。どうだろう。
It's not exactly the clearest answer I've heard.
僕は大津波が島を襲う前にここに来てしまった。だから本当の意味で大切な人を失った気持ちがわからないんだ。
Ah, now that makes sense. The book and memorial both recount the people that died 150 years ago. But the Shiki, that was nothing more than the end result.
大切な人を失う。
Yeah, he skipped over all the tumultuous middle stuff.
ハイリ君ならわかるかい？
Me? I'm not sure. Came to this island after hearing about my grandma's passing, but we were always pretty distant, so I wasn't all that sad, honestly. And when I got here, it was just like, oh, she's gone.
難しいね。こればかりはどうにも。
Yeah.
高原、四季、
Oh, Nomiki.
散歩か？
Nah, we just went to Shira's house to see Kobato-san.
会えたのか？
Yeah, did I not say? This is our second
気
time.
難しい人だろう。
Oh, yeah.
でも優しい人だったぜ。
Yeah, so he's just a very straightforward and earnest person. Just very unmoving. So if you're in his way with his straightforwardness, he just kind of like bulldozes you out of the way with no concern, which makes other people kind of they don't really like that. I think.
ほ
Did I read that line? Shiki and I looked at each other and smiled.
う、あの人を優しいと思えるとは大したものだな。
So, what are you up to, Nomiki?
これから港に荷物を受け取りに行くんだ。一緒に来るか？
Y'all got there right as the ship docked. There were 3 cardboard boxes to grab, so Shiki and I helped
す
out.
まないな、二人とも。助かる。
What's inside these?
夏鳥の儀で使う灯籠だ。
Oh, at least they're light. Light of the summer birds?
そこにポスターが貼ってあるだろ。
There's one stuck to the wall of the office building. It depicted a whimsical scene of dozens of lanterns floating on the sea at
ちょ
night.
っと待ってろ。
Nobiki put down the box and went inside. A bit later, she came out with 2 pamphlets.
夏鳥の儀は鳥城島の伝統行事なんだ。これを見に観光客もたくさん訪れる。
We took a pamphlet each. They had the same photo as the poster. Considering how they went out of their way to make something like this, it must be quite the attraction. You sent lanterns out on the ocean?
そうだ。お盆に帰ってきたご先祖様が迷わずあの世に戻れるようにする。その道案内のための明かりだ。
Interesting. I whispered to Shiki. It's your tradition?
いや、僕は知らないぜ。
Oh, started after a tsunami then? That makes sense. Oh, really?
少なくとも僕はやったことがない。
Then maybe it started pretty recently.
あさって小学校で灯籠作りをやるんだ。
I mean, it probably started as like a remembrance ceremony. And then just kind of like merged and morphed and like kind of evolved into just like a tradition on its own.
私たち少年団も子供たちに教えるために参加する。式も来るといい。
What do you think?
郷に行っては郷に従えと言うだろ。ぜひ寄らせてもらうさ。
よし、2人とも参加だな。
Huh? I don't get a choice?
高原は加藤のおばあちゃんを亡くしたばかりだろ。だったら参加するのが当然だ。
Ah, right. Forgot about her. Shiki and I trained our ears after dinner. They like stones and rolled back and forth over the tatami. Ooh, a little bit of stutter in there. It's kinda starting to get fun.
僕はまだ慣れない。
I was about to say, you must be like really bad if just rolling on the floor does this to you. But then again, she's from a time before, you know, the train, plane, and the automobile, where moving around like that, you know, as modern human beings of the 21st century, we're a little more accustomed to the feeling compared to, you know, someone where the most they've done is, well, probably nothing. Little port like this, they probably didn't have like many carts or carriages. At most, they probably just had like maybe a donkey drawn kind of cart to like move shit, but probably never rode it. Sounds like she never really went out on the boats because, well, she probably had no reason to. So, and it would probably be really dangerous because, like, people knowing how to swim is a pretty like recent modern thing. And even in more undeveloped areas, plenty of people don't know how to swim. I think I mentioned before, but like there's a giant amount of like a surprisingly large percentage of people who work on like cargo and freighters ships don't know how to swim. They just work on them, which again makes sense. They usually come from those lesser developed areas where they would have had no incentive or time to learn how to swim. So they just work on the ship for the money. But if they go in the drink, that's it. All the same though, rolling all around made us weirdly giddy. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ah. Saw Umi-chan and Kyoko-san peeking at us through the sliding door.
楽しそう。そう？
She looked kind of jealous. The door quietly slid shut, and through it I heard two distant tumbling noises. Distinct. Ha 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 ha. But we just kept on rolling. Now, I wonder how the book's looking. We checked it together again.
きっとウニ姫は恐れられる存在になってるはずだ。
We heard from Kobato-san how to put yourself in the mindset of being an Oni. If that changed Shiki's way of thought, then... Like she said, there should be a change in how Onihime was treated by the Islanders.
どうだい？
It's the same.
本当かい？
Nothing in particular was altered in the text. Shiki checked too, but to no avail.
消せぬ。
I wonder why. Did Kobato-san not get through to her that well? I'm no Shiki, but unfathomable. I came back from my bath to find Shiki here for some reason. She was working on something at the table. What are you up to?
昨日見つけたハマグリに絵を描いているのさ。
On a hamaguri? I sat next to her to see for myself. When did you even eat the insides?
今日の夕げに入っていただろ？
Not mine. Well, you can't really share something this small.
よし、描けた。
Let me see. Omusubi? She drew omusubi on the inner part of each shell.
カイリ君、僕はね、ハマグリの形はとてもおむすびだと常々思っていたんだよ。
I mean, they're kind of triangular shaped, but not really. Okay. Why the imperious attitude? Well, I guess they're both round and triangular, huh? What's this hole? There was a small hole opened in it.
京子さんに霧を借りて開けたんだ。
You know, like make a necklace out of it?
でここにこうやって紐を通して
She dexterously threaded it through, then tied it in a loop.
これで完成だ。
Hamaguri. No, Omusubi strap.
2つあるから1つはハイリ君にあげるよ。
Thanks. For me?
縁起物のお守りだ。大切に持っておくといいぜ。
Thanks. I gave my honest gratitude and accepted it. Kinda made me extremely happy. Come to think of it, this might be the first thing she's ever given me. No, she gave me half of her Omusubi before. This was kind of the same, in a sense. But, for some strange reason, my chest burned with a very different joy. Well, yeah, because you can't eat the shell. You could, it'd just be very crunchy. And, like, your gums and your tongue would start bleeding, but... In fact, just how about you don't eat the shell? You don't want to break a molar. We came to elementary school to make lanterns today, as Nomiki told us to.
ちゃんと来たな。あれ、あんたたちも参加するの？
Nomiki invited us.
おう、来たか我が弟子たちよ。
What's up, Cap?
船長、今日はよろしく頼むよ。
船長。
We had him teach us boating a while back.
なるほど、それで船長か。待てよ、もし俺が高原たちに卓球を教えることになったら何と呼ばせるべきか。
Yeah, Tenzan.
首相、あるいは部長。
Don't worry, it's not gonna happen.
鬼の姉ちゃんだ。モテない兄ちゃんもいるぞ。少しはモテるようになったのか？
Just how badly do you guys want me to cry?
兄ちゃんたちも灯籠作りやるのか？
Yep. Well, we figured why not.
はーい、それじゃあみんな灯籠作りを始めましょう。今日は少年団のお兄さんやお姉さんも手伝ってくれます。わからないことがあったらどんどん聞いてくださいね。
はーい。はい。
Raring to go, huh?
初めて参加する者は私のところに集まってくれ。
Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. And I'm back. Just a quick work phone call, even though I'm technically on leave right now. It's quick and easy enough for me to handle, so I could have been a dickhead and be like, yeah, you gotta call someone else. I'm on leave, don't call me back, bye. And just hung up, but I'm not gonna do that to my guys. Unless they ask me something really annoying, in which case I'm gonna say, go ask someone else. But since it was nice and quick and easy, I said, yeah, whatever. Anywho, I gotta remember to edit that out. When was that? Around the 28-minute mark? I'll jot that down in my noggin. Anywho. We're off to Nomiki then.
なんだか緊張するね。
何？そんなに難
Yeah,
し
this
く
is
はない
literally an
さ。
activity for children.
私も一緒に作るから同じように真似してくれればいい。
Got it.
よろしくお願いするよ、野美木先生。
野美木先生か。先輩も捨てがたいが、悪くないな。
We started on lantern making with the kids and a smiling Nomiki. Oh yeah, Shira not coming?
彼女は夏鳥の儀の巫女役だからな。
Yeah, she's busy. Shrine maiden?
儀式の主役のようなものだ。今は本番の準備で何かと忙しいんだ。
できたー。なあなあ、見てくれよ、この俺の力作を。
Does it look different from the ones that we're making?
これだから都会の人間は。
How is that relevant?
こいつには特別なギミックが仕込まれてるんだぜ。
Oh, what kind?
なんと時間が経つと灯籠の紙が脱げる。
Slips away?
その名も脱衣灯籠。灯籠に穴が。
貴様はご先祖様に対する儀式を何だと思っている？
I mean, sure, but it's not like all your ancestors are super serious, stuffy duffies. There's got to be some out there that have a sense of humor. People are still people, even in the past, even if they're dead.
今すぐ作り直せ。
いいじゃねえかよ、こんな灯籠があったってよ。
当日は観光客も大勢来るんだぞ。
Okay, that's more important.
そんないかがわしい灯籠を流すことは私が許さん。
いかがわしいってお子様にはこの芸術品がわからなかったか。
ほう。
Yeah, we can't have the tourism board like coming to lynch you because you fucked everything up.
ああ、灯籠が粉々に。
芸術は爆発だろ。
Do they?
さっさと作り直せ。
ひでえよ。
よし、俺も完成した。
A racket?
そう、ラケット型の灯籠だ。
That doesn't sound very like stable.
見てくれ、この美しいフォルムを。
Unless like the paddle of the racket is the bottom and the handle is the top, so that way the center of gravity is lower. Or it's flat.
その名もシェイクハンド。
却下だ。何？
ラケットのラバーでコーティングしてある。
Will that thing float?
どれどれ？
Out took Tenzin's lantern and dropped it in the pool. Like a rock.
シェイクハンドピンポンゴ。
作り直しね。
僕もできたぜ。これでどうだい？
どれ？なかなかうまくできてるじゃない。
I mean, it's probably just a regular lantern.
うま。これなら合格だ。
やったぜ。
How's mine look?
まあいいんじゃない？
悪いとは言わないが、いいとも言えない出来だな。
兄ちゃん不器用なのか？ものづくりができなきゃ島じゃやっていけないぞ。モテないぜ。
Who cares? As long as it floats. Children are cruel.
これに火を灯して海に流すのかい？
Apparently.
それはきっと綺麗だろうね。鬼の姉ちゃん灯籠できたんだよな。ああ、見ての通りさ。じゃあ遊びに行こうぜ。また鬼ごっこやろう。ちょっと男子、後片付けしてからにし
Yeah,
な
I
さ
gotta
い
clean
よ
up all
ね。
the scrap paper.
うるせえな。お前らが一緒に片付けてくれればいいだろ。だ。鬼ごっこなんてお子様なんだから。あ、お前ら知らねえだろ。この姉ちゃんはな。
I mean, she is like
足
freakishly
が速い
quick.
んだぞ。この姉ちゃんがいると鬼ごっこのレベルが段違いなんだからな。所詮鬼ごっこは鬼ごっこ。くだらないですわ。だったらお前たちも一緒にやってみろよ。この姉ちゃんから逃げられたら今日の後片付け俺たちが全部やってやるよ。言ったわね。約束よ。
Oh, they're screwed.
お、面白えじゃねえか。その話乗ったぜ。
鬼ごっこは敏捷性がものを言う。
Now you guys are getting played. This is like pool shark shit.
それにフットワークの特訓にも最適だ。俺も。
よーし、じゃあ今から大鬼ごっこ大会だ。
Tenzin, aren't you like horrifically unathletic?
あーですわ。おう、楽しくなってきたぜ、ハリー君。
Oh, this is gonna be a mess.
子供ね。
まったくだ。
We went to the shrine where all the people could run around as much as they wanted. Yeah, this is where they hold those radio
兄
calisthenics.
ちゃん、今日はどういうルールでやる？
We've got a lot of people, so let's have two Oni. And how does freeze Oni sound?
氷鬼って？
If an Oni tags you, you freeze where you are and can't move. You gotta stay exactly where you, stay exactly the way you are when you get tagged. Not even a twitch.
面白そう。凍ったらずっとそのままなのか？
Not until someone, like, comes and, like, tags you and then you're not. Nope. If someone that can move touches you, then you can move
な
again.
かなか面白そうですわ。
氷鬼か。これ全員タッチすんの難しいんだよな。
Despite his comments, for which he started stretching. Tenzin too swung his racket at full force, presumably as a warm-up. Now, you guys sure are fired up. Not an adult to be seen. Gonna sit out this time too, Nomiki?
そうだな。私は不正がないように監視役を務めよう。不正した者には容赦なくこいつを打ち込むから、みんな正々堂々戦うようにな。
She pointed Hydra at the kids.
やべえ、飲みきねえが審判だってさ。
悪いことできねえな。
And you out?
私別に参加するのはいいけど、やるからには本気でやっちゃうわよ。
She started lightly hopping up and down. Yep, no adults here. Got it.
おにゃはどうするの？じゃんけんで決める？
Nah, it'd be tough with this many people. Wanna team up, Shiki?
望むところさ。なんてったって僕は鬼なんだからね。
ああ、そういえばそうだったわね。
Al sent a gentle gaze at Shiki.
その目、久しぶりに胸が痛む。ハイリ君、どうしてだい？
Just accept it.
消せぬ。
それじゃ始めるとしようか。最初の鬼はハイリとシキだ。鬼はスタートから10数えた後に追跡を始める。みんな準備はいいか？よし、氷鬼スタートだ。
Woo! At Nomiki's signal, everyone ran for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go, Shiki!
やろうぜ、ハイリ君。
Shiki put her fingers up to her head like an Oni, as she always did.
鬼だぞー。でか何あれ？
鬼の姉ちゃん最初から本気だ。
なんかよくわからないけど怖い。みんな早く逃げろ。鬼が来るぞ。
Yep, she's booking it.
最初の獲物は君だ。
She aimed right for Al.
はや、何この子。
Yep.
ほら、そったー。
Al froze on the spot.
次は誰だ？こっち来た。そら、そったぜ。ほら、こっちもだ。
Yep, instant defeat.
なんなの？
Never stood a chance.
だから言っただろ。あの姉ちゃんはやばいって。
あの姉ちゃんは本物の鬼だからな。
ほらほら、逃げないとどんどん凍らせるぜ。本気で怖いですわ。
Wow, Shiki's really going for it. Now it's my turn.
来たかハイリ。
No hard feelings, Roichi. Tag!
は
The moment I touched his shirt, he vanished, leaving only the cloth behind. What?
見たかハイリ。これがうつせみの術だ。
Like a lizard fucking removing its tail. The half-naked Roichi smirked.
どうだ、すげえだろ。
I mean, sure, but...
脱ぐな。
Did you forget Nomiki was watching? I tagged him while he was frozen by the
く
impact.
そ、これで俺は動けね
早く服を着ろ。
え。だから動けないんだって。俺、
黙れ露出
Yep,
狂。
sucks for you.
わかった。服を着るから。
動くな。凍っている間に動くのは反則だ。
理不尽だ。
If you want to curse anyone, curse the circumstances of your birth. I felt a bit of sympathy for him. Nomiki is absolutely ruthless. She's playing with him. Meanwhile,
追い詰めたぜ、天然先輩。
どうやらここまでのようだな。
Shiki had Tenzin cornered and into a dead end.
観念するがいいさ。
わかった。潔く諦めよう。だが、俺にも譲れないものがある。
He pulled out a racket from his pocket.
何をする気だい？
知れたこと。
No?
こうだ。
He readied it.
せめてこの形で凍らせてくれ。
Oh, you just want to aura farm? Okay.
じゃ
By Shiki's touch, a discomforting ice sculpture is formed.
悪くない。
What is he doing?
ほら、タッチだ。これで動けるぜ。ありがとう。
Ah, shoot! A kid we'd frozen got touched while I was spacing out. Now this is what makes Freeze Oni so thrilling.
師匠にもタッチ。ありがとう。これで私も自由ね。よーし、じゃあシキ、
Oh?
なんだい？
ちょっと足が速いからって調子に乗らない方がいいわよ。 この私がまた簡単に凍らせられると思ったら大間違いなんだから。
Wait, you got some secret technique?
師匠の宣戦布告だ。
鬼の姉ちゃんへの挑戦状だ。師匠かっけー。
Sorry, Ao's gonna get clobbered. What's all that master stuff?
青姉は俺たちの師匠さ。
いろんなことを教えてくれるんだ。師匠はすげえんだぞ。
How? Just what are you doing with these kids?
そんな哀れむような目で見るな。
さあ割った。
わ
Shiki took one of her many chances to tag Ao from behind.
ちょっと卑怯よ、ずるい。
You don't want to let your guard down.
鬼の姉ちゃんまさに鬼だ。
油断したら後ろからやられる。怖い。
So true. Are they messaging me again? What was that notification I got? Nope. Come on, Shiki. Let's freeze them all.
おっとも。
Shiki went after the still scrambling kids with a glint in her eye.
いやてい。
あ、しまった。やられた。
Then she tagged 3 from behind in quick succession.
君たちもまだまだだぜ。くそー、相変わらず容赦ねえな。
Nice, Shiki.
タッチですわ。
What?
よっしゃー、サンキュー。
こっちも。
至福の時は終わった。可能天然復活。
Ah, damn. Girls brought Ruichi Tenzin back into the game. Ah, jeez, here we go again.
肩を落としちゃダメだぜ、ハイリ君。僕らは鬼だ。鬼なら鬼らしくどこまでも追いかけようぜ。
Shiki.
タッチタッチタッチ。やった。
これで俺らも
Yeah,
復
quit
活だ。
flirting and actually play the game,
よ
guys.
し、逃げようぜ。
みんなどこまでも逃げるがいいさ。僕は恐ろしい鬼だ。容赦のない鬼姫なんだ。海賊鬼姫に捕まりたくなければどんどん逃げるんだ。うっきょ
Oh, that was loud.
ー。わ、出た。鬼の雄たけび。怖い。
Shiki pursued the kids all over the place, smiling cheerfully the entire time. And grin of hers really didn't seem to belong on the face of an Oni.
ちょっと、私だけまだ動けないんだけど。
Deal with it.
誰かタッチしに来てよ。ねえ、ねえってば。
No one likes a whiner, Al. That night, Shiki, tired out after a full day of playing, lay down on the tatami. But not to rest. Oh no. To roll to the right. To roll to the left. Pure devotion to inner ear training.
少しずつ慣れてきたかもしれないぜ。
Glad to hear it. I didn't join in this time and was checking the book. Huh?
どうしたんだい。
Oh, it changed.
本当かい。
Shiki shot up and pounced on my back.
どこだい。どこがどう変わっているんだい。
She peeked over my back at the pages. It's like Onihime was like surprisingly good at paper crafts for some reason. She's a bit close. There's also a bit touching me. What? She doesn't have anything to be touching me with. What, her arm?
ハリ君。
Yeah, Inside, my heart was beating out of my chest, but I maintained composure and pointed out the changes. Right here. It says that there are people among the population afraid of Onihime.
ついに僕が恐れられ始めたということだね。
So it would seem.
でも僕今日何かしたかい。
Lantern making and free zoning. I think it was the free zoning.
鬼ごっこなんてこれまでもしてきたぜ。
No, you were especially cold-blooded today in how you hunted down those
ちょっ
kids.
とムキになっちゃったぜ。つまりそれで僕の鬼気迫る気配が研ぎ澄まされたということだね。
Well, you did have this ridiculously happy smile.
それでも歴史は変わってる。この調子でいけば鬼姫は恐怖の象徴になるはずだ。いや、きっとなる。 なってみせるぜ。
Shiki puffed up in proud excitement. The archive certainly is changing how Shiki won. It's changing, but something's nagging at me. Is this really the right thing to do? Change the past? It's complicated. Like, probably not, but there's some wiggle room in there where you could argue it, be like, yeah, that can change, that's fine. The record was altered last night, so we came to check on the monument as well. Let's take a look. We checked the engraved number.
どうだい、ハイリ君。
Lower. It's at 37.
本当かい？この前は
52. It's gone down by 15 since then. That's 41 people from the original 78.
すごいじゃないか。
We smiled and started to join hands again.
やめておこうぜ。
Shiki lowered her hands. Why? Because there's still 30-something people that we need to deal with. We can save the celebration until we get them all.
まだ37人の人が助かっていないんだ。手放しで喜ぶのは違う気がする。
Well, I think it's fine to be happy about the people we saved up until now, though.
喜ぶのは犠牲者がいなくなってからにしようぜ。
Yes, you can give yourself a quiet pat in the back inside your own heart, but until everyone's dealt with, then you can have a party. Right. Shiki's goal is to save everyone. I'm just here to lend a hand. For now, I need to pour everything I can into that. A comfortable breeze blew from the ocean. Our plan was bearing fruit, little by little. Shiki seemed happy about that, and I felt the same. Lately, there's been this weird, strange sense that something's wrong. I can't put my finger on exactly what. Just a faint discomfort. I felt a sudden warmth in my hands. Shiki took hold of it. What's the matter?
別にどうもしないさ。
She looked up at me, her cheeks tinged red.
迷惑なら外すぜ。
Annoying? Not in your life, Shiki. I adjusted our hands, entwining our fingers together, just like a couple. Despite me being the one who did it, embarrassment crept up on me. But Shiki smiled.
またおむすびだね。
Yep, an omusubi. She beamed and swung our hands back and forth as we walked. Always such a kid.
僕たちはどんな風に見られるんだろうね。
Probably like siblings. Like a couple. I'm pretty sure like none of the choices matter here. It'd be fun to poke fun at her, but let's play into it, Like a couple, don't you think? I went on the offensive. Glanced at Shiki to gauge her reaction.
それは悪くないかもしれないね。
She liked it. And she took a deep breath as if to collect herself.
もしかしたら兄弟かもしれないぜ。
Yep, it was getting too warm. She's like, oh, deflect. Where's the off-ramp? Huh, maybe. The heat between our hands betrayed that she was hiding her bashfulness. So, I didn't press any further.
まったく出来の悪い弟を持つと苦労するね。
Wait. Something about that feels pretty out there. Ah, damn it. Why is she so cute?
おい、兄ちゃんに鬼の嬢ちゃん。
What's up? Got more snails for us? Oh, it's that fisherman. The same fisherman we always met. What? We always met called out to us from the beach. Shiki called back and waved our hands. Oh, color me just a tad embarrassed.
兄ちゃんたち、サザエいるかい？
ハイリ君、サザエだよ。
Hell yeah.
サザエをくれるらしいぜ。
Yeah. Likely not for free, if my guess is on the mark.
ならまた仕事手伝ってくれや。働かざる者を食うべからずだ。
Yeah. What do you need moving? world is not so kind. If we're gonna have to work, Shiki's.
任せてくれ。掃除でも何でもこなしてみせるぜ。
は？
行こう、ハイリ君。
You're helping?
だってサザエをもらえるんだぜ。
Well, true, but did you get over your lazy syndrome?
もちろん働きたくない。
No hesitation.
でもハイリ君も一緒なんだろ。
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like the food outweighs you know, how much I hate working. But well, yeah.
だったらそれは労働なんかじゃないぜ。だって楽しいんだからさ。ほら行こう。
Shiki pulled me by the hand to the stairs down to the beach. I wanted to never let go. And I realized I was actually a little nervous.
どうかしたかい？
Nothing. This feeling, it's not so bad. We're back.
帰ったぜ。おかえり。あ、サザエ。どうしたの？
Umi-chan looked in amazement at the huge net filled with snails I carried.
密漁？
Not this time.
今回は？
Hey, I'm not the one that did
こ
it.
れは？
Never mind. I should consider Shiki's honor here.
漁の手伝いをして分けてもらったのさ。
Yes, compensation.
サザエの殻を磨いて苔を取ってきれいにしたんだぜ。すごく楽しかった。
We did have to haul the catch and stuff, though. Those sauce weigh a ton.
どうやって食べるの？
I imagine you grill them. You could probably boil them, but I'd imagine you like scoop out the snail and throw it on like a barbecue.
僕が美味しく料理する
Charcoal
ぜ。
grill.
ああ、お姉ちゃん好き。
Now, I'm a mollusk connoisseur. I do love me a good steamer, an oyster, and clam. And also, like, escargot. Like, if snails are cooked properly, they're really fucking good. I can actually go get some escargot when I go back up home. There's this really good restaurant where I can get, like, escargot and scallops and, like, cheese. They're, like, baked with cheese over them. Oh, so fucking good.
じゃあ、これ二人にあげる。
A fireworks set? She handed us an assortment of various kinds of fireworks. Where'd you get
ラ
this?
ジオ体操でもらった。
Kinds of gifts they give out at that thing. Well, I guess it's all about summer memories or something. What, like sparklers, Roman candles, like a couple mortars? Wanna light them tonight?
いってらっしゃい。
I meant together with you, Umi-chan.
私、早く寝るもん。それはサザエのお礼。
Are you sure? Okay then.
ありがとう、海さん。どういたしまして。
Then you wanna have some fireworks
い
tonight?
いね。
Oh, I might as well call the others too. The more the merrier when it comes to fireworks.
そうしよう。
Okay, we're going to the beach at least. I was about to say the neighbors will fucking kill you if you're lighting off fireworks at like 10 p.m. The youth association guys came out at my invitation. Me, Shiki, Roichi, Nomiki. Shiraha was out for a meeting over the flight of the summer bird. Where's Al? Up in the mountains.
お待たせ。
Or did you take the night off? Al showed up carrying a paper bag.
なんだそれは。
花火よ。おばあちゃんが持って行けって言ってくれたのよ。
Yeah, those are for sale, right? Is that okay?
夏の思い出。プライスです。って言ってたわ。
Ah, then I guess I won't
ど
complain.
んなの持ってきたんだ？
ネズミ花火とかロケット花火とか、あと連発のとドラゴン花火と煙幕玉と。
お、ヘビ花火もあるじゃん。
Hell yeah.
ヘビ花火って。
Yeah, you like
なんだい
light the pellet and it grows.
式は知らないのか？
やってみせたらどうだ？
初手からヘビ花火かよ。
それもおつなものだ。
これがヘビ花火よ。ヘビ玉とも言うけど。
Mm-hmm.
ただの黒い塊にしか見えないぜ。
Watch and see. Al placed it in the sand and lit
危
it.
ないぞ、シキ。伏せろ。 死にたくなければ今すぐその場に伏せるんだ。
She immediately dropped down as Roichi instructed. The black snake began sizzling and revealed its true form. Black cinders grew and slithered out, just like a snake. That's all it was. That's a black snake.
これがヘビ花火。これのどこが危険？
Shiki looked around and finally realized that she was the only one on the ground, and everyone, including me, was watching her, laughing our heads off.
騙したの？ひどいじゃないかみんな。
いやー、いいリアクションだったぜ。
本当に初見だったとはな。
だが見事な反射神経だったぞ。
You like it?
一番嫌いな花火になりそうだよ。
They are kind of lame. Like, as far as like extravagance goes. They're neat to like watch, but it's not like a real firework.
ごめんごめん。それじゃあここからは普通に楽しみましょうか。
Then how about the stuff? How about we start from the stuff I brought? Ugh. I opened the bag of fireworks Umi-chan got. It was filled with exceptionally normal handheld stuff. Here, Shiki, take this.
今度は伏せなくても大丈夫なんだろうね。
Oh, don't be so testy.
じゃあ火をつけるわよ。
Ao ignited Shiki's fireworks, and it began to crackle and spew
あ
about.
あ、火がいろんな色に変わっていく。こんな花火初めてだ。
初めて？シキって花火したことないの？
She's really from the sticks.
いや、花火をしたことはあるさ。でも、こんなに綺麗なのは初めて見たぜ。
Her eyes shimmered at the shower falling from her hand.
俺らもやろうぜ。
Everyone took a firework and lit them one by one. Numerous sparks illuminated the dark beach.
明るい。
Shiki was on cloud 9. She couldn't help but smile.
ねえシキ、これ読める？
Al waved around her lit firework in the air.
そらかどあほ。
お、最後絶対わざとでしょ。
Uh-huh.
次は俺がやろう。これが読めるか。スキ
たすきゆん。
卓球。
誰だそれは。
いや普通に卓球と書いたつもり
You
なんだ
tried.
が。
次どれやる？たっきゅん。
Take your pick, Ping Pono.
俺のあだ名みたいになっているだと。
That definitely works better in the Japanese.
なんだこの胸に込み上げてくる熱いものは。
What, you want to change your name to
俺
that?
は卓球。卓球プレイヤー卓球。
天然先輩、次の花火を選んでくれ。
先輩の方がいい。
Indeed, caught between two worlds. After using up all the handheld stuff, we switched to Ao's selection.
よーし、なんだか盛り上がってきたからどんどん行こうぜ。
Fireworks excite people. And we were starting to get a bit stupid as things got riled up. Oh boy, great thing to do with fireworks. You know, you can lose a finger or two, that's fine. I've seen ones though where people's like entire hands explode, and that's no good. For example, shooting pistol fireworks at each other. Oh, those are fine.
たっきゅん。
As long as you don't like actually hold the mortars in your hand, it's fine.
やられたぜ。
Riichi, get it together.
ハイリ、俺はもうダメだ。だが俺の復讐なんて考えるなよ。復讐なんて虚しいだけだ。
Ruichi? Ruichi!
よくそこまで盛り上がれるな。
Shiki pointed a rapid shot firework at Tenzin. He stood beyond the nozzle, racket at the ready.
本当にやるのかい？
本来ならしてはいけない危険な行為だが、本人の望みだ。
Yeah, he's got eye protection on, he's fine.
じゃあ、くらえ！
はっはっはっ
くたびに火花が散って綺麗だ。島の子供たちには見せられない光景ね。
Nope.
この程度か。大した特訓にならなかったようだ。
よし、じゃあ次は2本同時に行くぜ。
Really work on those reflexes. Shiki grabbed a firework in each hand, which Ao and Nomiki helped light at the same time. Two fireballs rocketed towards Tenzin almost simultaneously. Holy crap, he's actually hitting back two at once. He gradually lost his rhythm.
本当に島の子供たちには見せられない光景ね。
You don't point fireworks at people. This is obvious. Yep, says so right on the thing when you buy it.
花火と言ったらやっぱこれだよな。ネズミ花火。
Roichi lit the Catherine wheel and tossed it in the middle of everyone.
ほら、逃げろ。
We all took our distance in anticipation for the wild spinning to come. But just sat there on the sand.
爆発した。
Well, that was a flop. Which is why you don't touch fireworks
花火と言
after
っ
you've
たら
lit them,
やっぱこれだ
even
よ
if you
な。
think it's a dud.
ドラゴン。
Roichi set down the fireworks, the fountain fireworks, and ignited it with renewed
打ち
enthusiasm.
上げ花火かい？
Nope, it sprays out. You gotta see how pretty it
そ
is.
れは楽しみだね。
Where's the spewing?
あれおかしいな。不発か？
ちゃんと火がついてないんじゃない？
いや、そんなはずは。
You went in close to check. No!
バカ。
ドア。
He fell backwards at the sudden
あ
eruption.
っぶね。やけどするとこだった。ドラゴンあるあるだね。
あるあるね。
俺のこと心配して。
Ha 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 ha. Shiki stood next to me with a dazed look on her face. Oh, what's up? That's surprising.
まあ驚いたよ。時間差で発火するのは怖いね。それにさっきのネズミ花火みたいに大きな音がするのも。
I mean, they are like explosives. What about in your time? I whispered to her.
吹き上げる花火はあったけど、こんなに色はついていなかったよ。だからいろいろと驚いているぜ。
What I could tell, she looked more pensive than shocked.
さて、それじゃあそろそろ締めるとしよう。
最後はもちろんこれよね。
Ao handed fireworks out to everyone.
これはスボテボタン？ずいぶん古い名前を知ってるのね。
Shiki gazed tentatively at the black ball of powder at the end of its lit straw handle. The waves nearly drowned out its delicate sound. Still, we watched over the frail, feeble light that accompanied.
この花火の形は変わらないんだ。
You had these?
あったよ、僕の時代にも。
She kept her eyes fixed on the sparks.
みんな知っているかい？この花火は昔はお線香のように香炉に立てて
I can
楽
see
し
it.
むものだったんだぜ。
なるほど。その名残で線香花火というのだな。
I mean, also because they look like incense.
線香花火の燃え方には名前がついているんだ。最初の玉になっている状態はつぼみ。その名の通り、花のつぼみに似ているところから来ている。
Uh-huh.
つぼみが溶けて火花が飛び出すようになるとボタン、美しく咲き誇るボタンの花に例えているんだ。
Scattered embers grew more intense.
これが松葉。火花が四方八方に飛び散る様子は松の葉によく似ているからだ。
Everyone listened in silence as we looked on.
勢いが衰えてくると柳、
Because it's like drooping.
しだれ柳みたいだろ。
Mm-hmm.
そして火の玉が落ちる直前のこの状態、これが散り菊。菊の花は花びらをひとひらずつ落としていく。その美しい散り際に見立てているんだ。
Ah. Finally, everyone's flames fell to the sand one after the other, till only Shiki's chrysanthemum remained. We watched with her.
誰が言ったかは知らないが、この花火は人生に見立てられているら
I
し
can
い
see
ぜ。
it.
つぼみは命の宿りを、ボタンは若々しい子供の成長を、松葉は壮年の激しさを、柳は穏やかな家族との時間を、散り菊は思い出を見つめ返す晩年を。そう考えると、
Mm-hmm.
この花火は特別なものに思えないかい？
A somber, quiet air blanketed our smiles. But this was all part of the show, part of the fireworks. The waves crashed and the lingering afternoon warmth upon the wind caressed our skin. The pungence of gunpowder and smoke, the pop of flowering sparks. I've felt this before. In a summer long past, I must have. Shiki's sparkler didn't fall, but smoldered out in silence. Summer's already halfway over.
今日の花火は楽しかったね。
Shiki rolled into tatami while she talked.
海ちゃんに感謝だね。
Yep.
それに青先輩や
Normally you gotta you drive across the border to get the good fireworks, but no, they just dropped them off right to us. Yeah. I couldn't tell whether she got I can't tell whether she got used to it or the training was working. Either way, she stopped saying it felt
ま
terrible.
た花火やりたいな。
She gazed at the Hamaguri charm as she tumbled back and forth. Evidently, she's got this down pat. We will before too long. I answered back and opened the Torishiro-jima archive. Not got any expectations for today. All we did was help out with the fishermen and light some fireworks. Not particularly related to becoming Onihime the... Oh, you're joking.
どうしたんだい？
It's been rewritten again.
本当かい？
She once again pounced onto my back. Once again, various parts of her were touching me, but I can't let that bother me. This is wild. Onihime disturbed the peace of the island.
本当かい？
Yeah. Says she threatened people with a matchlock gun.
怪我人とかは出ていないだろ？出てないよね。
All it says is threatened, so it's probably okay. And nothing else is written, so I can't say for sure. Why did the record change like this out of nowhere? She's actually feared like some Oni now.
いや、きっと怪我人はいないはずだ。
Huh? How do you know?
だってそれは空砲だから。
Blanks?
今日の花火で思ったんだ。大きな音は人を怖がらせる。だから島の人たちを怖がらせるために火縄銃に弾を込めずに撃ってみるのはどうだろうって。
Certainly would, but depending on how close you are to them when you do it, you can still give them like some nasty powder burn. I see. And this is the result.
強力な武器を持った海賊が襲ってくる。これって怖いだろ？
That it would be. Those killing machines changed with the tide of the Sengoku era, so normal people wouldn't stand a chance.
へへ、僕の考えは間違っていなかったみたいだ。鬼姫はどんどんと怖い存在になってるぜ。
Yeah. Let's see, 150 years ago, let's assume that's a little before Japan was forced to open, but they were still doing trade with the Dutch at the time. So I know Japanese firearm development's like an interesting thing because it was fairly stagnant until, the country reopened, but they would have been familiar with revolving pistols, but definitely they kept the matchlock design a lot longer than their contemporaries, so. And I want to say they had some like fairly advanced matchlocks too, like revolving cylinder matchlocks, so that way they could have multiple shots. Interesting. Anywho, Japanese firearm development is interesting. Go watch some videos on it. Forbidden Weapons has some good stuff. Or Forgotten, not Forbidden. As I listened, a strange discomfort I had only swelled. And the reason why started to come to me. The Shiki in the book was changing. From the beloved Onihime the pirate to a hated outcast, as per her desire. Here she was, right in front of me, with a smile as bright as could be. But, is this really, truly okay? Doubt beset me, the nature of my discomfort now clear. The plot thickeneth. But, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, this is where we will be ending it for today. I know, a bit of a short one, the last one before the long hiatus. Would have loved to have like a 3-hour long one, but I don't want to get like, oh, we're right in like the dramatic peak before I take a break. So I figured I might as well play it safe and call it here. So, once again, everyone, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Check out the Discord link in the description down below, and become a member today and give me all your money. If you give me $10,000 by next week, I might come home early so I can record more. So that's our membership goal for today. Be sure to share your friends and steal your parents' credit cards to give me money. Hopefully I'm not gone for too long. Like I said, I've taken like 26 days off. I'm not going to spend all of it gone, but maybe like 2 weeks. So I'll be gone for a bit. It's gonna be a good chunk. So I'll make a post once this video goes up saying, hey, you know, just be warned, everyone. It's gonna be a little bit. So don't hold your breath for the next one for a little bit. I'll let you know whenever I come back and when you can expect to get videos started up and going again. So until that time, I will bid you all adieu. Enjoy your summer. Stay safe. Be sure to hydrate, wear sunscreen, watch out for mosquitoes. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye now. Mwah.